9-point lead.
Gianni to Gugliotta. A three if it goes, no good.
Big turned it over. Rick Fox throwing it out of bounds. There's the trap.
Pass for Woodard broken up by a late
athlete to not knock that one down.
Nearly a full cross-court pass. Davis and Rice working the backcourt for Carolina. There's the alley-oop. Fox caught the ball, but stepped on the end line.
Key for North Carolina. In a slowly paced game, they cannot afford to turn the ball over a lot of times.
Woodard driving, met by Fox and Davis. Off for Dowdell, Lance Miller. Dowdell rebound. He'll be fouled by Chilcutt.
Did an excellent job against the smaller Miller. Now he's got his work cut out for him against those big fellas from North Carolina. Again, the zone. And there's another turnover.
Chilcutt mishandled the pass, and the Wildcats have it.
North Carolina, which put on a passing clinic in their first-round game, sort of fumbling the ball.
Woodard.
The great equalizer in college basketball is that three-point shot. Villanova's now hit 3 of them.
And Woodard, the best three-point shooter in the Big East at 44%. Off to a good start. Another turnover. Miller intercepting the pass from Chilcutt.
Just not good, crisp passing.
But Chilcutt steals one back in front of Dowdell. Second turnover by the Wildcats. Fox with shooting room. He's got it. A pretty handy three-point shooter himself.
We can hear Rolly Massimino shouting at his team. He's going to shoot it as Fox came open. And Rolly goes and gets a couple of guys off the bench. He's really not happy. Rick Fox was that open against his defense.
Walker won't go for him. Miller rebounding. Tied up by Lynn.
Eastern Michigan and Penn State. Phelps in the lineup for the Tar Heels, number 14.
Very active matchup zone defense. Sort of a 2-3 look. And they just simply can't let him alone. Rolly Massimino is very angry. That's 2 3-pointers now by Rick Fox.
6 points for Fox.
This ought to be a good matchup. Lance Miller with the basketball guarded by Rick Fox. Miller with a spectacular game on Friday. 7 of 7, including the game winner in the second half.
Carolina has the freshman Phelps and another freshman Eric Montross, 0-0 in their lineup now. Big man at 7 feet. Meanwhile, that's long from Bird. Phelps overran the ball. Wildcats try to keep it alive, but it'll be Tar Heel.
Lots of NCAA tournament experience. Everybody who plays for Carolina has lots of that. Rodel driving on Bird goes the distance.
Nice job by Rodel. Dean Smith going to his bench, and immediately that bench produces.
Sophomore from Heusenstam, Germany. Played a couple of years at Chapel Hill High School on an exchange program. Another German native.
Nice job by Rick Fox, just moving his feet, keeping his hands up. Rolly Massimino talked about hands up.
57 remaining first half.
Fox outside. Fox from Rodel. Off target. Villanova says they should have the ball, and they get it. One official was about to award it to North Carolina. That had Bird upset.
I think that that shot was so far.
Near that one. Walker sets up the Villanova play.
Walker has started out very strongly. 2 for 2 3-point shots. He's only a 38% shooter on the year. There's that defense.
Alley-oop to Bird, picked off by Fox, and he feeds Phelps, who's got it. 2-point North Carolina lead. An unhappy Walker for the errant pass. Watched by Phelps.
Rolly Massimino thought that the transition play would be a key. North Carolina got it started there with the turnover. And there's another one by Villanova.
Errant pass from Bryson.
By the Tar Heels.
Ryan Reese with the ball in the basketball game for Rick Fox. Rozier as well in the game.
Montross, turnaround, won't go for him. Rebounded by Villanova. Bain, directly to Walker. Miller, knocked out by Carolina.
Basketball game. Villanova with another opportunity.
Woodard lets fly. He's short. Recovered by Phelps for North Carolina. Phelps driving again, runs into traffic this time, and it'll be Wildcat ball.
In this game, so they don't run out of gas at the end. There's a patented North Carolina spurt.
Dean Smith with a full second unit in on the floor right now. Bird for Bain. Bird rebounding. All kinds of traffic for him. Picked off by Phelps. And Phelps is fouled by Walker.
Here will inbound it. The freshman from Bradenton.
Carolina turnover.
It's like they were early in the basketball game. So they're playing well off the backboard. They're playing well in terms of their limiting the number of turnovers, but they've got to shoot it as well.
Freshman guard Lloyd Mumford, number 4 in the ball game. His pass.
Villanova.
Pretty unusual situation. They were 0 for 8 on 2-point tries until that one.
Rozier.
Now we get a win this game.
Villanova now with all their starters back on the floor. Walker and Woodard in the backcourt. This is Walker, number 15.
North Carolina.
Dowdell for Lance Miller.
Very
Woodard
active on defense.
Back iron, rebounded by Carolina. Ryan Reese, freshman from the Bronx, New York.
That's a tough shot by King Rice. Good defense by Walker. Walker continues to play well early in this game.
Miller driving, travel.
Politicking on the sideline. His team has not come out here and played slowly, Tim. The tempo has been not a real quick tempo, but it hasn't been a slow down game either.
Chill cut for King Rice.
Rice surprised by that pass.
Rozier, won't drop for him, rebounded by Miller.
Nice work on the boards once again by Villanova. And that's on Lance Miller. He just pushed Brian Reese out of the way for the locker room. Have to find out what that's all about.
Chilcutt watched by Bain. Miller rebounding.
Great block out by Woodard. All black shirts around the basketball. Nobody from North Carolina even anywhere close. I guess that's blue, not black.
Very dark blue. Villanova blue, Tar Heel blue today.
That's a great trap.
Bain all the way across to Woodard. Walker using the screen. Miller from the corner.
You want to see an exhibition of some ball movement? Great job by Villanova.
4 points for Miller. Hubert Davis, 3 points.
You know coming into the game, if you're Villanova, that Rick Fox and Hubert Davis are the three-point marksmen.
20-19, North Carolina. Davis has been hot through the end of the season, regular season play, and into the tournament. The nephew of Walter Davis.
Oh, great job by Chilcutt.
King Rice sets it up. Chilcutt for 3.
He can hit that.
Not that time. Rebounded by Davis inside. Got the shot away, but unsuccessfully.
Now Mumford is going to have to play some minutes today.
Hubert Davis. Good feed for Lynch.
What a catch by Lynch. What a catch by George Lynch.
22-19 Carolina. 4 points for Lynch.
George Lynch just barks at his teammates. Let's play some D.
Mumford on the trap. Rice pries it loose. Fox for Lynch. Rick tied up. Rick Fox forced outside, goes back to Rice, and Rice lets it fly. He's got it. 24-19 Carolina. 5 points for King Rice.
Villanova's got to score.
And Rice picks up the foul.
On the bench when he comes out of the game. I guess he's got to go to the locker room. Then when it's time for him to come back in, he shows up.
Bain alone underneath. 24-21.
Dean Smith with his hands behind his head. He doesn't design any defenses to leave somebody all alone under the basket.
Davis for Chilcutt.
Villanova back to a man-to-man.
Chilcutt underneath. On the feed from Rice.
Got to watch those screens away from the basketball if you're playing North Carolina in the man-to-man. Chilcutt got loose. Here comes the trap.
4 points for Chilcutt, the senior from Utah, Alabama. Lance Miller.
That's great attack. You catch North Carolina in the middle of one of those rotations out of the trap and you attack. And Miller did successfully.
Chilcutt from Fox. Could have been deflected, fell short. And it'll be Wildcat ball down there.
That's probably painted City Hall Carolina blue.
A good bet.
Cats have to consider themselves very fortunate that they've turned it over 12 times against North Carolina. They're only behind by 3.
Fox from the free throw line won't go for him. Lynch with a rebound, and he's pushed underneath by Bain.
1-3-1, and Lynch got loose inside.
Roll, Phelps, Fox, Montross, and Lynch the lineup now for Carolina.
For the reason.
Lance Miller, dogged by Phelps. Uses the pick. Here's Woodard. He's got it.
That's textbook. You beat the trap, you get the open shot, and then you have to knock it down.
7 points for Woodard. Lynch, nice jumper.
Now, I'll tell you what, in that man-to-man defense.
Lynch makes it 29-25. Carolina.
With some full court pressure now. Here comes the trap.
Lynch and Phelps on it.
Nice ball movement.
Woodard off the front iron. Bird can't control.
The last time that's...
Lynch again. Bryson ties him up. Phelps. Oh, good block from behind. Over the top. Miller got
executed down to that point.
Derek Phelps, the freshman from Pleasantville, New York, organizing the play off to Fox now.
Oh, what a pass.
Nice pass to Montross.
It's nice you can take the ball and just throw it up in the air, and that 7-foot guy puts those clamps on it, and in the basket it goes.
Chris Walker calling out the Villanova play. 5:13 and counting down first half. 6-point Tar Heel margin.
Got to move the ball now. You beat the trap.
Woodard missed 2 in a row from the corner. Phelps to Lynch, trying to keep it alive. His mother played on the Canadian Olympic women's team, and he could well be on the Canadian Olympic team next year. Miller for Woodard. Bain and all kinds of traffic there, and Montross comes away with it. Good outlet to Davis. Davis short. Bain rebounds. Lance Miller. 2 Tar Heels on him, and he coughs it up. Phelps against Bain. And Bain takes it. Hell in, the freshman from the Bronx at 6'11". Dowdell against the press, off to Miller.
North Carolina operating with 3 freshmen, a sophomore, and a junior out there in the lineup.
Miller used all the iron, got nothing. Montross rebounding. Eric Montross beating Davis. Davis over Woodard.
Pass, catch. North Carolina executing that very well the last 6 or 7 minutes of the game. Davis doing a nice job on the shot.
5 points for Davis, who, when he's not out there practicing shooting basketballs, practices the cello. Miller slam dunked by the big Montross.
Bring it down, banks it in. It's a few tenths of a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Woodard having having trouble from that position. He's missed 3 from over there in a row.
Woodard comes in with the reputation as a shooter. If you're going to beat North Carolina, your shooters need to convert, and Woodard has struggled in the first half.
King Rice letting the clock wind down. Under 10 seconds we go. Davis into the paint. He's got Lynch wide open. He missed the shot. Walker from over half court is well short, and that'll do it for the first half. Carolina fans come to their feet, waving those Carolina blue pom-poms. Dean Smith and his squad go to the locker room with a lead of 44-32 at halftime.
And certainly we have not.
Dowdell in the paint. Won't drop for him. Rebounded by Lynch.
Lynch has really exerted himself on the boards.
Lynch and Fox with Chilcutt, Rice, and Hubert Davis, the starters for Carolina at the beginning of the game.
Villanova starts in a man-to-man as well.
Davis driving. He's short. Woodard rebounding for Walker. Walker driving the line. Nice feed to Dowdell. Well, the Wildcats open the scoring of half number 2.
Good penetration.
East Region second round action. Carolina and Villanova. The Tar Heels by 10. Tim Ryan with Dan Bonner. And Carolina with the ball early in the second half. We're just underway. 18:40 to go.
It's a game that has so far really proved the point that coach's time is before the game, players' time is during the game. Villanova has executed Rolly Massimino's attack very well right up to the point where it's been time to shoot the ball in the goal. Villanova has not shot well, and as a result, they've fallen behind by 12.
Davis with a 2-pointer for 10 points on the game for Carolina. Third out for Walker. Lance Miller, he's got it.
Villanova comes out shooting much better in the second half. Those open jump shots will go down. We'll have a better game in the second half.
Rice driving, but Dowdell blocked it. Walker quickly the other way. 3-on-2, and Walker with a jump. 46-38, 11 points.
It's funny,
Walker.
Everybody talked about how this game would be a slowly paced game, that Villanova would try to slow the ball down. It's been anything but a slowly paced game.
Fox from the top of the key. 8 points for Fox. Carolina by 10. Villanova has some life here in the second half, no question about it. They came out with fire in their eyes, and they've been making their shots. Dowdell. Wide open Miller. Back inside to Dowdell over Chilcutt. Won't go, and Carolina rebounds. Lynch. Fox in traffic. Gets it.
Fox isn't too smooth a basketball player as he runs the court very well, catches it, and then takes it strong into traffic.
Tremendous poise and strength as you saw there against 3 defenders. Walker nearly stolen by Davis. Lance Miller. George Lynch pulls it down. Davis to Lynch.
Lynch with the big rebound on one end, the quick outlet pass. He now has 11 points as he runs down to the other end and scores.
Good-looking sophomore from Roanoke, Virginia, number 34, George Lynch, 6'7". Walker driving. That ball was bounced and pushed and
Villanova changes defenses again, goes back to the zone.
Hubert Davis. Fox, good position. Feed inside for Rosie. 3-38. Carolina. Tar Heels gave up some early turnovers in the first half. Villanova needs some of that help now. And they need baskets. Bain. Chilcutt rebounding.
Now, Villanova's missed some open shots, but I wouldn't consider that one to be an open shot. 6'10" Rozier running at him with his hands up, forced that miss by Aaron Bain.
Nice watch by Walker. Loops it for Fox.